G'day guys, Bruce here from AYC. I want to introduce you to our new marshalling boat. It's a 4.5 metre cross country lap straight design, which is your hull design. Fairly efficient hull. It's from Enlightened Boating up at Caboolture in Queensland. So 4.5, it's a composite glass boat. We put on a heavy duty sea trail trailer. It's a 4-wheel drive trailer, only because of all the kilometres and that sort of thing that we're doing. We've had issues with trailers in the past, so we thought we'd just spend a coin and we'd go heavy duty. So awesome bit of kit, and on the back the guys have rigged up these wheels like an easy glide system, so you just drive on. The idea of the wheels are that you don't, when you hit this or your boat's off to the side in tide or wind, you're not going to damage your gel coat. So basically you just line it up and you just drive it straight on. It's easy as. We've decked it out with a 50 horse Suzuki. It does take a 60 horse, but we've decided just to go with the 50 this time, which sorts us along at about 32 knots, so we're getting a bit over 60 kilometres an hour out of it, which is pretty damn good. Oh, and one thing about this boat, it's a dry boat. We've had tinnies in the past, and as soon as you get a bit of chop on the water, you're going to get wet. But this thing here, the spray, it's all just coming out here underneath the seat, so you're definitely not going to get wet, especially with a little bit of trim. Alright guys, all the boats from Enlightened Boating, especially this cross-country range, you can customise the inside of the boat. So this deck has been custom. We've just sort of settled with 2 big hatches. We've got a lot of camera gear, fishing tackle, that sort of stuff that we'd like to keep nice and dry. And it is nice and dry. All the water it runs down in here into a little channel. It's all plumbed, and then that goes down into the hull. So when we get a storm or whatever, all our gear is 100% dry. It's all covered with sea deck, which is absolutely fantastic. I've never had sea deck before, only carpet, but it's really good gear. That's our other hatch there. It's a horse of a hatch. And this one here, we've got a really big live well. So it's over 100 litres, so it extends either side right up into there. It's all plumbed. Okay, we're running the 8412s in the Garmin. We've got the Garmin Force Electric, which runs off 24 volt. Very powerful unit. We're running the lithium battery in there just to keep the weight and that sort of thing down. Did our cranking battery and everything in there. It's all got isolation, and so we can just turn it off. Saves the power. Our fuel tanks are in there. We're running 2 20-litre fuel tanks in there as well, which is plenty for us. We've got the radios, and we've got a marine radio, of course. We've got all our instrument panel there, our depth sounder, our bait pump, bilge pump, anchor lights, all that sort of stuff. We've also added these in. We've got these all over the boat, little USB ports and phone chargers, that sort of thing. So they're scattered around the boat. Okay, with this boat we decided not to go with a rod locker, just to give us a little bit more room. So what the guys have come up with, this neat little hatch here, so that just lifts up. The rods slide all the way up into there. These are pretty big rods. They're 7'2", and they slide right up the front underneath the electric. So it's just nice to have, I think anyway, nice to have your rods laying down instead of standing up, especially when you're casting, that sort of thing. So that's about it, guys. So extremely happy. If you're interested in checking these cross-country boats out, it's enlightenedboating.com, and they're based up in Queensland, Caboolture, Queensland. They're a top bunch of blokes. They're all boat builders. So another little thing, this boat, we use it for the dams, the rivers, and I've also been out chasing snapper and that sort of thing inshore on a good day, so no problems there. Cheers guys.